Hey guys, so today I'm doing a review and a tutorial, 2-in-1, on this beautiful palette from the Balm Cosmetics. This is the Balm Voyage palette. Now I picked this up a few months ago, well, probably like a month or so ago, off of HotLook. Now, if you get it off of HotLook, you can get it 50% off. Now this normally retails for $42.50 off of their website, but off of HotLook I paid around $21, so that is a huge, that's a 50% discount. So I definitely recommend you checking out HotLook. I will put their website link down below. Sign up for their free emails so you know when there'll be different brands. You'll know when the Balm Cosmetics will be on there, and they always have a really good sale, so definitely check them out off of there if you want to save some money. So if you guys stay tuned, towards the end of the video I did a tutorial using this palette. If you want to see how I did the eyes and the lips, then definitely keep watching. But right now we're going to get into the palette and I'm going to do some swatches for you guys. Let's go ahead and jump right in. So here's a close-up of the front of the palette. I love the Balm. They do beautiful, beautiful artwork on all of their makeup items. That's the reason I fell in love with this brand. Good quality items, and also the packaging is gorgeous to look at. As you can tell, it has like all these different traveling. It says like Italy, America, Istanbul. So it's a themed traveling palette, and on the back you have all of the eyeshadows. So that's nice. They have them all listed on the side and all of the ingredients as well. Not only do I love the whole traveling theme, but this is actually described on their website as a travel-friendly palette. And I definitely would say this would be something great to travel with, because these are all of the colors that you would ever need to do any sort of look. And these lip shades here are so handy because they're long wearing. You wouldn't have to keep reapplying them. And I just think this really would be a great palette for traveling. It is made out of cardboard, but I feel like it's pretty good quality. I would still wrap it in something just to protect it if you really are going to be on an airplane and traveling with it. So when you flip open the palette, it does have a mirror here. And what I love about this theme is that it looks like a passport. So when you look in the mirror, see how there's like a hair and there's like a person around there? When you're looking in the mirror, it looks like, I don't know, it's really interesting. I love the whole theme. And on the side here, without blinding you guys, you said it. See, it says passport, and then it says USA, and it says the name Anita Vacation. Get it? I need a vacation. So I just love the really cute theme here. It's not only a makeup palette, but it's just really fun to look at and play with. So this is actually, I mean, you can tell, this is a fairly large palette. I mean, it's pretty big. So for the price, I think you're getting really great quality, and also you're getting a lot of product as well. The neighbor's dog won't shut up. So you get 16 eyeshadows within this palette. Most of these are fairly shimmery, and then the other ones have more of a satin finish. There are a few mattes. I would say there's probably 3, maybe 4 matte shades, but some of them don't look completely matte. Some of them still have like this iridescence to them, so I would say more of a satin finish. But all of these colors are beautiful. I love the color combinations here. You can do so many different looks. I have been enjoying this palette. Not only does it come with 16 eyeshadows, it also comes with, if you see this part down here, flips down, 3 lip and cheek stains. So you can use these on your lips and also your cheeks. They are very, very pigmented. Great quality. I'm wearing this red shade here, which is called Second Officer. I'm going to swatch these last because they will stain my hand when I swatch them, so we'll get to that last. But before I get started with the swatches, these are all labeled as, you know how when you're on an airplane you have like your letter and your number, so they have like A4, B4, C4, D4. So that is how the eyeshadows are labeled. So although it's a little bit different and it takes me a while to kind of remember which ones go to which, I still don't have it memorized. So we're going to kind of get started. So starting with the first row of the palette, this shade is called A4, and this is the darkest shade in the entire palette. I would describe this shade as a dark charcoal gray with silver shimmer throughout. The second one is B4. This is a soft chocolatey brown, and it does also have some shimmer in it. The third shade is C4, and this one really surprised me. I thought it was going to be like a really dark maroon brown color, but it has these orange undertones to it and red tones. It's just this really dark, sort of smoky, I don't know, it's so hard to describe. It's almost like a brick red, and there's a lot of silver glitter. I wish that this one was matte, but unfortunately it's not. This last shade here is called D4, and this is a really dark sort of olive green, and I would say this is more of a satin finish. Alright, moving on to the second row, these shades are a lot softer. Starting from the top, we have A3, and I would describe this as a beautiful shimmery silver. It almost, I would say it's on the verge of being metallic. It's such a beautiful color. By the way, I forgot to mention you can use these wet or dry, so this would look beautiful foiled. Just use a damp brush. Oh my god. The next shade is called B3. This color is beautiful. It's a really beautiful matte taupe. So what I'm wearing in my crease today, I absolutely love it. It's one of my favorites from this palette. And this one is also another one of my favorites. This is C3, and this is another matte shade. I would say, yeah, I would say it's matte. Yeah, there's no shimmer whatsoever. This is a really nice very soft brown. And the last shade here is D3. I would say this is a really soft, like a gold, very soft gold color. This would be really pretty as a highlight. It's more on the sheer side, but you can build it up, and you can also apply this wet. So I think that would be really, really pretty. Alright, moving on to the next row. This top one here is called A2, and this is a beautiful shimmery purple, and it is pretty shimmery. It has this almost like, oh my gosh, almost like a duochrome look to it. It has like these purple and blue glitters in it. I don't know how well you're going to see, but it's so pretty when the light hits it. The second one is called B2, and this is another shimmery color. And this is a beautiful, like that baby sky blue. And it also has some shimmer in it. And this one is C2. I would say this color is more on the sheer side. You really do have to build this one up for some reason, but it looks beautiful on the outer corner. Oh, to do like a smoky green eye. And it is completely matte. And then the last one here is a soft shimmery pink, and that is D2. And it's just a very soft, almost like a, really close to being like a rose gold pink. So pretty, and that's it right there. Alright, now moving on to the last row. These shades are very light, so it's going to be a little hard for them to show up. So at the top here we have A1, and this is a very shimmery, frosty, I would describe this as like a pale, pinky, rosy shade. I would say this is like rose gold, but it has a little hints of like purple in it. Alright, then the second shade is going to be really hard to see because it matches my skin tone perfectly. This is B1, and this is a completely matte shade, and it's a beautiful beigey nude. Next shade here is C1, and this is a very pale, sort of a shimmery yellow color. Then the last one here is called D1, and this is a very frosty yellow gold. It's a very pretty color. Let's go ahead and swatch the lip stains. We have Second Officer, which is that beautiful cherry red that I'm wearing today. The second one is called First Officer, and this is a really pretty like peachy orange corally shade. And then the last one here is called Captain, and it's a beautiful fuchsia hot pink. These are very creamy, they are super pigmented, and they are also glossy. Can you see that gloss there? They do have a slight glossiness to them, but they don't look super shiny on the lips. As you can tell, this lip color doesn't look super, you know, in your face shimmer or anything like that. They are all creamy. There is no glitter in any of these. Now, I am very fair, and I find that it is hard sometimes to wear these on my face because they are so pigmented. You can look a little bit clownish, so I like to mostly wear these on my lips. They're creamy, but they're not like sliding all over the place. They definitely do stain your lips. They last forever and ever, so I love that. And I really love that they separated the eyeshadows. You know, the eyeshadows have this big flap here to protect them, and then this has its own separate compartment. So it really does keep the eyeshadow from falling down into the cream products, and I think they did a really great job at designing these, and it is magnetized, by the way. So that was it, you guys. That was my swatches and a little review on this palette. I absolutely love it. I definitely recommend it. Stay tuned because we're going to jump right into the tutorial. If you want to see how I got this look using the Balm Voyage palette, then definitely keep watching. Alright guys, so let's go ahead and jump right into the tutorial. It's been a long time since I've done tutorials, so bear with me, but it feels good. Alright, so I'm going to start by prepping my eyes with the Jordana pencil in the shade Continuous Almond, which has been tortured because I use it a lot and it's kind of falling apart. And this is going to be my eye primer, my eyeshadow primer, and also my concealer to cancel out any redness. And I really, really, really love this product. So to set that into place, I'm using this single shadow from Wet n Wild, and it's called Brulee. All products will be listed down below in case I, don't have enough time to mention every single product. And I'm just going to put this all over the lid and just gently sweep this all over. So the first shade I'm going to use is C3. This is really nice sort of, it's like a matte, I would say it's a matte brown. And I'm using the e.l.f. angled contour brush. And we're just going to put this right in the crease. I really like this brush for laying down that transition color. It's just the perfect brush for that. Right now I'm going to take B3, which is another matte shade. This is a really nice taupe. I absolutely love it. I'm just taking it on a little blending brush. And again, I'm going to put this in the crease, but kind of concentrate it right in that socket. And just gently blend. I'm going to go back to that crease brush and just kind of go over that again, just to blend everything. Next, I'm taking B4, which is this really pretty shimmery brown. And even though it does have quite a bit of shimmer in it, it's a really great outer corner color to really darken up any look. And I'm just going to put this on the very outer corner of the lid just to give a little bit more dimension. And I'm going back to that blending brush. I'm just going to really gently blend that out. I'm going to go back to that C4, that really pretty brown shade again, just to warm up the crease one last time. I'm taking B1 and we're going to apply this underneath the brow for a highlight. And then just blending that out. And then for the inner corner, I'm taking C1 right on the tip of my brush. It's like that shimmery, it's like a shimmery yellow. Just gonna pop that right in the inner corner just to add a little bit of brightness. Now I'm taking D2 on an eyeshadow brush and we're gonna put this all over the lid. For the lower lash line, I'm gonna take again that same brown color, that C3. I'm taking that same brush and I'm going to go back to that B4, that dark shimmery brown. And I'm just going to put this on the outer corner of the eye, just really, really lightly. Alright, so I'm going to put a nude pencil in my waterline. For eyeliner today, I'm using the e.l.f. liquid eyeliner in black. You don't have to do eyeliner, but since I'm going to be applying false lashes, I want to put just a thin line along the root of the lashes. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and pop on some mascara and some false lashes, and I'll be right back. Alright, so here is the finished eye look. So my camera wasn't filming at the time, but I was actually showing you guys how I did the lips. I used the Jordana lip liner in Sedona Red. I just outlined my lips, and then I used one of the lip stains. And this one is called Second Officer. It's that beautiful cherry red shade, and I just used a little lip brush, filled it in, and this is what it looks like. Such a pretty red shade. I mean, all three of these are gorgeous, but I thought this red is definitely perfect for the fall time, actually all year round. I mean, this will look good in the holidays, fall, I think even the summertime. It's just like real true cherry red. So this is the finished look. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial / review on the Balm Voyage palette from the Balm Cosmetics. All the products I will list down below, so definitely check out the down bar. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. I love talking to you guys, so go and follow me. If you guys enjoyed this video, please give it a quick thumbs up. I always appreciate it. And if you're new to my channel, definitely hit that subscribe button. It's completely free, and I post videos on every Tuesday, Friday, and sometimes on a Sunday. Thank you guys so much for taking the time to watch today. And remember, smarter beauty is better beauty. Bye, guys.